Okay, like I've said before, this is a skit I did about 25 to 30 years ago when I wrote for a college-age group. This is You can find it on a YouTube channel known as CCF 90s Skit Nostalgia. You can go there if you don't want to hear my commentary. Anyway, there's a lot of evangelical stuff going on here, a lot of cringe, and in this case, the cringe is huge. I'm sure you probably recognize this, but this is based on the show Home Improvement, and the show within a show on the show. Yeah, no, that got confusing. Tool Time. So yeah, this particular sketch we actually did because we had this conference going on at the church. It was called like Activating Your Church, and the CCF was kind of part of the program. So we wanted to make sure that we showed people that we knew how to activate a church, so to speak. And I don't really want to go on into any explanation as far as like what I was doing there, but yeah. Guy who plays Tim is doing a pretty good job, and the guy who plays Al, honestly, he's the props guy. He has helped create a lot of this stuff, and I always like working with him. Anyway, so now here's the thing. I actually wasn't planning on doing a commentary on this particular sketch, because I'll have to say it's not really one of my favorites. I mean, I think it's kind of funny. It does its job at being funny, but oh, by the way, it looks like he split a table in half there. That didn't show up in the shot, but you can see it in the wide shot here. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I just kind of feel like I've never really liked Home Improvement. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've watched it, but I don't know. There are some satires I do that just kind of go better than others, and this one I didn't really feel like it went all that really well. And the guy who's doing Tim is also really hamming up as far as like those grunt noises that Tim Allen used to make. And yeah, is he? Well, is he? No, Tim Allen isn't exactly canceled, but he isn't exactly. I'm told he's pretty problematic to work with and stuff like that. I don't know if that's true. I really hope it's not. But yeah, that does kind of poison the overall sketch here when that happens. Anyway, so yeah, and another reason why I'm just kind of am covering this at the last minute, I was originally planning on doing a commentary on a sketch called The Dating Game, but I'm not doing that because I've watched the dating game thing, which culminated in a real life marriage, and I didn't really feel like making comments on that because I really felt like the purpose of my commentary here is to show that there are some of the stuff that I really like, but as I will get into the video that I'm planning on doing at the end of this month, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that you don't see. And yeah, now, this part is great. I just love this magnet thing. I think I'm one of the first guys to actually be attracted to this, but yeah, I just think this is. I think this is just fun. We got members of the team to just sort of like pretend like they're stuck in a big magnet or something like that, like it's attracting people or something. I don't know. This is over the top gag for sure, and yeah, but people really like that, and sometimes the over the top gags kind of are the ones that people remember the most. Hey, I remember this one. Anyway, so let's see. Oh yes. Now, coming up is this thing that in the script, it says that Tim takes out something called an ultimate power tool, but I did not describe what it looked like. So I actually created that ultimate power tool, and all it is it's just a bunch of tools that are just duct taped together. And if you look at it, putting that thing together made me feel like Ripley at the end of Aliens. And honestly, when I just taping that together, I just like went like, yeah, that's exactly what I was envisioning that to be like, even though I never really envisioned it. So it's just this strange amalgamation here that just, I don't know, that's a really good memory for me. I don't know. This is one of those times where it's just like a prop really works out really well. If you know anything about Home Improvement, you'll usually see Tim make something, and then I don't know, on the show it usually just goes, it just blows up on him or something like that. And yeah, in this case, well, we didn't really have anything that big explosive, but we kind of did a gag like a few times here, so I just kind of felt like that was enough. In this case, I think the guy playing Al unplugs it or something like that. Yeah, that's what happens. Not really much of an ending, but hey. Oh, by the way, do you like the joke about the Binford and Been Forgiven tools? Yeah, I know. I wrote that. There was somebody I remember being pretty impressed by that. So, anyway, I hope you like this, and I hope you watch some more. So, hey.